Hello everybody, this is Detective Daddy from Boston, Massachusetts, and what you're looking at is a whole bunch of undated or partially dated Buffalo nickels. And the good thing about this is I'm not touching those at all tonight. But what I am going to touch are going to be these. I just got in 100 rolls, yeah, right. 100 Buffalo nickels that I ordered on eBay just like 2 days prior to going to the local coin shop and getting the 375 I bought. Now, these actually cost me more per nickel than those by about double, including shipping and handling. I figured that in as well. However, I've already sorted them as I went through each one, and I wanted to see if there were any mint marks, because mint marks of the Buffalo series usually leads to better key dates. This right here, now there's 100 of them, is 26 with mint marks. Now, the 375 that I have here and over here, I had 5 so far anyway that had mint marks out of 375. I have 26 here out of 100, so much better chance I might actually be able to get a semi-key or even a key date. We'll have to see. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is going to be a whole video on all 100 of these. This is going to be a long video, so definitely, grab your soda, smokes, get comfortable. It's going to be a lengthy one. I'm going to go through these first and then those afterwards. There's going to be a lot of nickodating going on and hopefully a lot of great finds. And I'll be back. Once I get them cracked open, I'm going to sort these and show you guys them one at a time. Okay, this is the first one out of the roll right here. And that is looking like a 1920 something, I would say. And the mint mark on this is a Denver. Let's go on to the next one. See what we got. That one there is most likely a 25 or a 29. That definitely looks like a 2 to me. And a Denver. Next one up. Now there's 26 of these, so I'll try going fast. No date. And a San Francisco. I'm going to separate the San Franciscos from the Denvers. We'll do the Denvers first. This one here, no date. And a Denver. We got 3 Denvers, 1 San Francisco. Let's see what we got here. No date. And I'm going to assume that's a Denver. That's the 4th Denver. Okay, next one up. No date. And a San Francisco. 2nd San Francisco so far. Next one up. Oh, we got the mint mark first. It's a Denver. And no date. Next one up. No date. And I'm going to guess that's a Denver. And then we got a 1928. You can see that. And that is a Denver. I'm going to put that in a separate pile because I can read that date. Why nickidate it if you don't have to? There we go. This one here we have... Oof. I might have to nickidate that mint mark. That one's going to go in another separate pile. Okay, here we go. This one here is looking like 19... That could be a 9 or a 5, so it's going to have to be nickadated. And the mint mark, I want to say it's a San Francisco. We'll put in with the San Franciscos for now. But it'll probably be nickadated on both sides. This one here, that is clearly a 1934. For no date Buffalo, that definitely has a date. And that is a Denver. Don't need to nickadate that one. Here we go. No date at all. And that is, I'm thinking of San Francisco. We'll put that in with the San Franciscos. And the ones that I'm not sure on, I'm going to nickadate them just to make sure. Now that one there is a curiosity. See if I can't get this screen just a little bit closer, get a better look at those mint marks. Be right back. Okay, now that's much better. That is clearly a Denver. And that is the 7th Denver, and we have 4 San Franciscos that need to be nickadated anyway. And we have a 28 here. That's clearly easy to see. And that is the San Francisco. That's 3 I don't have to nick a date out of 26 so far. This one here, no date. And I'm calling that a San Francisco. Got a few more left here. Let's take a look. And, ooh, that date is a curiosity. I would definitely say 25 on that. And, ooh, I don't think there's a mint mark there at all. I think that little spot there kind of threw me off when I was just peeking through them real quick. Curiosity. We'll have to check that one out. And this one here is already been nickadated. You can tell that clearly by that mark that's right there. And I don't see anything that resembles a date. But we do have a Denver mint mark. So we're going to put in with the Denvers. We're going to try it anyway. Okay. This one here. I would have to say there's a partial date there. Hard to see it though. Can't make it out. But we do have a Denver mint mark. Okay. Next one up. Mint mark up first. It's a Denver with no date. And no date. And a Denver. Next one up. Probably a good chance of getting a date off that if there's not too much damage. And a Denver. Got 4 left. Let's see here. That is a 1920 something, I'm guessing. And a Denver. No date. And a Denver. 2 left. 25. And San Francisco. Not going to bother doing that one. Last one. No date. And a Denver. Okay, so this is what we're looking at here. These ones here are all the San Franciscos. These ones here are all the Denvers. I'm going to line these up in just a bit. We're going to do the Denvers first. And I'm going to give you a total exactly of what we have because we have those other 4 over there plus the other 2. Just give me just a second. This group here is all the Denvers. These 5 are the San Franciscos. Be right back. Okay, so here's what we have. We have 7 confirmed San Franciscos. And we have 17 confirmed Denvers. These ones here are kind of curiosities. I'll save them to the end. Let's take a look at these ones here, see what we get. Okay, everybody, these are the 15 no-dated Denver Buffalo Nickels that I got. And as you can see, I got the first 5 all lined up, already going. And you'll be seeing these ones soon enough. Okay, all of these are now done. I'm going to go ahead and go through these one by one real quickly, show you what we got. And hopefully be able to see the dates the same as me. This one here. Take a close look. 1925 Denver. That'll go in the pile. Next one up. 1924 Denver. Into the pile. Next one up is going to be tricky. 1928 Denver. Into the stack. Let's see what we got here. Let me get this camera so it's a little straighter. There we go. This is a 1916. I don't know if you guys can see it. That's a 6 right here. And the 1. 1916 Denver. If only it was a Mercury dime. Man, oh man. Okay, next one up. Absolutely nothing. I'm going to put that in the cull pile over to the side. And this one here, let's take a look. That is a 1914 Denver. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Next one up. Oof. I thought I had a date on this earlier. I'm almost thinking of 23. I know there's no 22. I might have to nicodate that one more time. We'll carry on and I'll let you know what happens with that one at the end. Or afterwards. This one here, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. There we go. That's a little bit better. Right here, 1915. You got right here the 5 and the 1. And that is a Denver as well. And right here, this is in 1916. Let me turn it so hopefully you can see the date a little bit better. You got right here and a 1. That could also be possibly an 8. I'm going to hit that one more time as well. So there's 2 I'm going to redo. Just going to want to make sure I get as clear a date as possible. And this one here, 1914. You can see it just with the light right. The light is just right. There we go. There's the 4 right there. And the 1, a 14 Denver. Now this group here gave me a lot of hell. This is the last 5 that I did. And I had a lot of problems with them. Not this one here, obviously. That's a 1917 Denver. Look at that. Was the one that was already nickedated and nothing on it. So that's going into the cull pile. This one here is another 1914 Denver. This one here is a 1935 Denver. It's the second one. I haven't seen many 30s in all of these, which I'm really surprised. I thought it'd mostly be 30s and some 20s, no teens, but it's been a lot of teens actually. This, speaking of teens, is 1919 Denver. That's it for the Denver one so far. That's what we got for the final stack up there right now. I'm going to go ahead and do these 5 here. But before, I'm going to take these 2 here, do them one more time, see if we can't get some readable dates off them, and I'll let you know. Okay, everybody, I've already got and nickedated all of these ones here. Now, these are the 2 Denvers remaining that I could not get a date off of. Let's take a look, see how we did. Now, I would say that is a 1929 Denver. That's a best guess on that one. That's not confirmed, that's for sure. And this one here, 1918. You can see it right here. It's very faint, but you got the 1 and you got the 8 right there. Now, I do notice that a couple of them in there were 1914 Denvers. G4, those are $90 coins. Obviously, I'm not going to get $90 for them now that it's been cleaned, damaged, however you want to title it. But still, those 2 coins there pretty much have paid for everything that I have bought. And everything else is just plain and simply going to be profit. And this is why I did this, to see if there was a possibility of spending a few dollars and seeing what happened. It's risky. It was a huge risk, but you know what? So far, so good. And this one here, no date San Francisco. That'll go in the cull pile. And this one here, 1919 San Francisco. We'll add that to the San Franciscos. 1925 San Francisco. Next one up, 1916 San Francisco. And this one here is a, oh boy, see if I can get the lighting on this just right. I believe it's a 1919, but it's definitely giving me fits. I want to say 1919, possibly 1918. That's going to go in the cull pile as well. So there we have it. Those 26 are done. 74 more to go. I'll be back. Okay, everyone. These 2 here are the last 2 of the 26 that I had, and they were, I was completely uncertain on these. One did have a partial date, but was uncertain on the mint marks. This one here turns out to be, as you can see, a 1916. And does it have a mint mark? Yes, it does. Right down there. It is hard to see. I'm going to guess at best that is a D. It is just really hard to make out. Matter of fact, I don't even, yeah, I think that's a D. I'm going to go with a D on that. Let me know your thoughts on that. The last one, right here, is a 1925. And as far as a mint mark, did we get one? There is something there, I think. I am not sure on that at all. I think that might just be damage. I'm going to call that a 1925 Philadelphia. That's it for the first 26. I'm going to lay some more out. I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, got 25 Buffalo nickels out here right now, and a couple of these, I think it was, well, this one here has a partial date. I haven't really looked at it yet. 1928, possibly 26. And then there was, it might have been this one or the one right next to it. 1923. No. As far as I know, none of these have mint marks, but well, I'll be back and do each 5 at a time. When I come back, they'll all be nickedated, and I'll let you know the results. Okay, everybody, that batch is now done. Let's see what we got. Up with the first one here, we have a 1927 Philadelphia. Next one, 1916 Philadelphia. Next one up, 1926 Philadelphia. Now, I have not looked at any of the mint marks in the back on these ones here. As when I originally looked, I didn't see any, so I just kept on going. That one came out really nice. 1926 Philadelphia. Next one up. And that one there is a 1914. Kind of turn it here just a bit so you guys can hopefully see this. Right here is a 1. Right there is the 4. Do we have a mint mark? Philadelphia. Next one up. That one there is a, let me turn it just a bit, 1916. Hopefully you guys can see it. Got the 6 right here. There's nothing in between here to make it an 8. And there's the 1, the 9, and the 1. See if we got a mint mark. That one's a curiosity. I'm going to hold off on that and liquidate the back, and I'll let you know what happens. But we're going to continue on with the rest of these first. That is a 1923 Philadelphia. Let me move this camera around just a bit. Here we have another 1916 Philadelphia. Next one up, 1925. Let's see that clearly. Philadelphia. This one here is going to be a little harder to see. Let me see if I can turn it. It's a 1927, I believe. But it's very hard to say on this one. Let's see if I can get just a little bit closer to it. Actually, nope. I see the date now. I was way off on that. This is a... Excuse me one second. My screen just suddenly decided to get stupid and crazy on me there. There we go. There's a 2 and a 0. Right there. And see what we got here. I'm not showing any signs. I'm going to call that 1920 Philadelphia. Next one up. 1926 Philadelphia. This one here is a 19. Oof. I want to say 28 on this one. Yeah, 1928. I can see the 2. You can see it right here. There's the 2 and the 8. See if we got a mint mark. Philadelphia. About halfway there with this batch. And this one here is another 1926. Hard to say if there could be a mint mark underneath that or not. You know what? We already got one. We'll check that one out too. Oh, we can tell that's a Philadelphia. That is 1917 Philadelphia. Next one up. And this one here was nickedated twice. I am not seeing anything on it. That's going to go into the cull pile. Not too bad so far for the culls. 1934 Philadelphia. 1916. And hold on, we might have something there. Nope, I think that was just a droplet of water. 1916 Philadelphia. This one kind of surprised me, as I didn't think I was going to get anything from this. I mean, this coin is just beat. But it turns out it is 1923. Hopefully you guys can see it. Right here, you have the 2. And then the 3. And do we have a mint mark? I do believe there might be something right there. We'll have to check that one out too. That gives me 3 to look at now. Okay, and here we go. This one here. Again, nickedated twice. Nothing. Cull pile. Next one up. Same thing. Absolutely nothing there. Cull pile. This one here. We have a 1925 Philadelphia. And we got a 1918 Philadelphia. Another 1925 Philadelphia. Next one up. I thought I was able to see a date on this one here. But right now I cannot. I'm going to hold off on that one for a second because I don't remember that being a call. And this one here is a 1915 Philadelphia. I'll be back with these 4 real quick, let you know if we have any mint marks on those, and I might hit this one more time. Be right back. Okay, everybody, I ordered and nickedated all 3 of these here. There is no mint mark at all, not even a waste of time showing it to you. This one here, I took a close look at it again. I didn't nickedate it again. It's just going into the cull pile. So we have 3 more Philadelphias to add to the pile. It's getting pretty high up there. We still have about 1.5 rolls to go. Back with the next. Okay, everybody got them all laid out. This one here appears, look at this. How this didn't make it into the other stack, I don't know. That is most likely a 28, I want to say. Possibly a 26. I'd have to go to 26 on that. See if we got a mint mark. That's 26 Philadelphia going into the pile. Not going to bother with that one. Then we have this one here. That one there, I would say, could be an 8 or a 6, so it is going to have to be nickedated. And then the next one here, let's see what we got. Nope, that wasn't it. No, this one here, I believe, is one I was going to show you real quickly. Just how slick and worn it is. Not sure we're going to get much of a date off of that, but we're going to find out. Well, instead of 25, we only have 24. I'm going to nickel-date them, clean them all off, show you the results. Okay, but it's actually getting a lot later here than I thought, and I'm actually getting very tired. Those have already been nickel-dated. I'm just not going to go through them tonight. I'm going to do this in the morning. And then I'm going to finish up that last row right there and finish up this 100 Buffalo series. It'll be 2 videos long for 100 Buffaloes. A lot of work, a lot of hours put into it, but a lot of fun. Until next time, happy hunting.